lesbian woman from Nigeria is seeking asylum in Britain, but she's having a really difficult time getting that asylum because of the fact that they don't believe that she's actually a lesbian. This story centers around a woman by the name of Aderonke Apata, and she is a well-known LGBT activist, and she actually went to Britain back in 2004, and she's been there since. Now, the reason why they don't believe that she is a lesbian is because she previously had a heterosexual relationship, and she had kids from that heterosexual relationship. So now they're saying, look, I mean, being gay isn't a lifestyle choice, so if you were straight, you can't just decide to be gay. So no, we're not going to allow you to be a refugee here.
Come on.
Absurd.
All right, look, you think she was faking being lesbian the whole time, faking having a partner, faking being an LGBT activist for years and years and years? Yeah, that's a lot of faking, man. She submitted.
Yes.
Okay,
Let me
all
give
right.
you the information.
All right,
okay.
go ahead.
She's so desperate to get asylum there that she has even submitted footage and photographic evidence of her sex life to prove that she's gay.
Jesus
But
Christ.
Barrister Andrew Bird, on behalf of the Home Secretary, claimed that Apata wasn't part of the social group known as lesbians, although he conceded that she had indulged in same-sex activity.
What a weird line to draw, man. Okay, I'll give you that you've indulged in being gay, but you're not officially gay.
So why is she seeking asylum in the first place? Nigeria is a disaster when it comes to the gay community. First of all, they attempted to pass legislation that would literally murder people who are caught having gay sex. Okay, so if you're gay, if you're in a gay relationship, under that law, which thankfully did not pass, the country could kill you, okay? You'd get the death sentence. But they have passed other anti-gay laws. You could serve a very lengthy prison sentence if you're in a gay relationship. So she's a very outspoken LGBT activist, and she's like, I can't go back to Nigeria. If I go back to Nigeria, they're gonna murder me.
And look, there's a lot of vigilantes out there that
Yes.
take the law into their own hands, and then with a wink and a nod from the government, you can get 14 years in prison for being gay in Nigeria. You can get 10 years in prison for supporting LGBT rights. So we would get 10 years in prison because we support LGBT rights.
Exactly.
Okay. And then in March of last year, 4 Nigerian men were whipped publicly because they were gay. Can you imagine? With a whip, old school, okay? Whipped them in public.
There was an LGBT activist who was hunted down by anti-gay individuals in his community. They went to his home and they murdered him, okay? And that was after there was this big evangelical summit there about, gay tolerance and how it shouldn't exist. So there's a very, very dangerous atmosphere and environment there for gay people. So it's totally necessary for her to not go back, to stay in Britain and get asylum, but they're not willing to give it to her because they just don't believe that she's a lesbian. And by the way, there are a number of people who have heterosexual relationships because they just haven't come out yet. They're trying to pressure themselves to live a lifestyle that's acceptable by assholes that don't tolerate gay people.
And ironically, another one of those guys sits there and now denies her asylum when it is a classic asylum case because he says, oh yeah, well you were closeted before, so now you're being gay later in life, doesn't count. No, she was gay all along, but it's because of people like you that put pressure on her that she wound up being in a straight relationship, most likely. We don't know any particular person in their entire intimate life, but that is usually the fact pattern that happens. So now you're going to punish her for having kids earlier in life, or being closeted earlier in life. It's really ridiculous. Look, by the way, the whole picture thing reminds me of that crazy story out of Turkey. You remember that? Where the guy was trying to get out of military service because he's gay. They don't like gays in the military. He's like, well, I'm gay. And the guy wouldn't believe him. He said, all right, now send me pictures. And he sent pictures with him and his lover like hugging, kissing. He's like, no, not good enough. He showed him nude pictures of them having sex. He's like, not good enough, you're not on the bottom.
Amazing.
Okay, I want to see more pictures and, in these kind of specific poses. Gee, I wonder why they're asking for the pictures.
It kind of reinforces our, hypothesis that the most anti-gay people out there are usually hiding something.
Are the ones that really, really want to see the pictures.
Yeah.